Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly love reading for the week of December 2025. Happy birthday. I hope your birthday season's treating you amazing. My dad's birthday is December 11th. Now, in today's reading, I'm going to be pulling an 8-card spread, see what's going on in your love life this week, see who's all around you, giving you romantic interest. I'll take a look at whoever this person might be to you, what their feelings are towards you, what their intentions are, their actions, and the likely outcome. And I'll also dive into what could be your biggest challenge in your love life to date. Whether it involves the dating scene or a specific person, I will do my best to break down what could be holding you back from living your best Sagittarius love life. I'll pull the likely outcome and your advice, along with your feelings for whomever this person is that we tap into. Now, for the Sagittarians that are already in complicated situations where there's limited to no communication involved, on and off behavior, someone acting distant, at the very end of this reading, I'm going to pull from my hidden messages oracles and my no contact cards. They get really freaky deaky accurate. I will provide timestamps directly underneath this video if you want to just beeline to that portion, if you resonate with that being in your situation. For the rest of us, let's begin the reading. Just please only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. What do we have for Sagittarius today in their love life, please? What's going on in Sagittarius' love life for the week of December 2025? The next 7 days. 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. Okay, so the person coming towards you, romantically linked to you, how do they feel about you for the next 7 days? We have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords shows up in someone's feelings when someone feels that they're connecting with someone that's very high intelligent. Well, that was not grammatically correct for me, so I just gave myself away. Anyways, this person feels like you're very smart, that you've got a good head on your shoulders, that you're someone that you can't just pull the wool over your eyes. It's like they can sense that you're not someone that's going to tolerate any disrespect or manipulation. And look how the little light is trying to come in. Look at that. Look at that. That's the sun coming in brightly. The sun comes in to illuminate. It comes in to shine light on a situation that might be a little bit, dark right now. And notice how this Queen of Swords is holding a dark cloud in her hand, okay? Indicating that there's been a lot of dark clouds blocking the sunlight from coming in at the time that this little light's trying to come in. That's cool. That's cool. So that could be indicating that around this time frame, Sagittarius, someone may be gaining more clarity about you and where your relationship is and where it's going, or this is letting you know that if they felt like you were left in the dark, there's some light shining in. Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, either way, this person feels like you're very smart. They might find that very attractive. But they are also telling me that you're not coming in emotionally open right now. Whether this is a new person or someone that you've been dealing with for a while, they do feel that emotionally you're closed off right now. Perhaps because you got that sword facing down, indicating that you're missing some information. Because look at this. Hold on. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, right here. If the sword is facing down, that's telling me that you're in search of clarity. You're in search of answers. But if the sword is facing up, you've got that clarity, you got those answers, and now you're ready to speak about it, okay? I could be wrong, but that's kind of what's coming through intuitively for me. Other people might read that differently. But either way, with the sword facing down, someone's trying to collect information. Someone's trying to ground themselves and get information, okay? So we'll put that right here and take a look at their intentions. What's their intentions with Sagittarius for the week of December? We have the Ten of Wands. Now, the Ten of Wands comes in as intentions when we intend to, to carry the load of whatever burdens that are affecting our relationships, to put in effort, to put in the work, to hold on to the connection if we feel like we're going to benefit from it. So around this time frame, if you're not being emotionally lovey-dovey with this person or being flirty or passionate, they're still willing to put in the effort and the work to see if it's going to eventually lead to you being more affectionate, more loving. But if going forward they feel like they're doing all this work and still not getting, the love from you, they might just drop those rods, okay? What is their behavior with Sagittarius? The Fool. The Fool comes in when we're wanting a new start, when we're wanting a fresh new beginning. Again, I don't know if this is someone new that you're getting to know, and you're just trying to use your discernment and read this person a little bit before letting your heart get involved, or if this is someone that you've already had history with, and maybe this person has hurt you in some way that's left you feeling like you had to be a little bit more colder in your approach with this person. They're wanting a new start. What is Sagittarius' feelings for this person? Justice, Libra energy. Oh wow, strong Libra energy coming in for you. And look, in this card, you got the sword down again. So I feel like Sagittarius, you may be watching these readings to get more insight, to collect more data, to get information that you feel like you're missing right now in order to make an honest decision for yourself, to make certain that you're doing what's fair for you. You are your top priority here. What is the blockage for Sagittarius' love life right now? The Sun. No clarity. The Sun, when it's in the blockage position, I read it similar to the Moon. You might be seeing some light, but only in certain spots. Because when the Moon is out at nighttime, it highlights a little bit, but it doesn't show you everything. Like, I've said this example before, but I'll say it again. Imagine doing a road trip. You're driving through the night and you start to get sleepy and you're like, oh, I need a rest. Let me just check into a hotel. Oh, this one looks interesting. This one looks nice. It even has a pool. And then you go to check in, and then you wake up the next morning and you step out of your door to maybe check out the pool, and it's a dump. It's a dump. It's got cigarette butts in the thing. It hasn't been cleaned in a while. It doesn't look like it did the night before, because the Moon only shows you a glimmer and the Sun shows you every little nook and cranny. Every nook and cranny, like being at a doctor's office and then seeing your makeup doesn't look as good as you thought from your vanity mirror with that rose-tinted bulb on. And having that sun come out while we got this little sun following us around. Hey, wait a minute, it's moving with it. Or is that an orb? What the hell am I looking at? What is that? Because if it was the sun, wouldn't it stay in the same spot regardless if I move? Oh, okay, it's there. Never mind, I'm losing my mind. All right, let's take a look at your likely outcome. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles showing up as your likely outcome in your love reading tells me that you find a way to stay grounded. You stay like strong in your, it's like, how can I explain this? The Queen of Pentacles shows up when we're feeling stable, when we're feeling secure, we're feeling comfortable with what's going on in our life right now. And oftentimes the Queen of Pentacles shows up when we're already in a committed relationship. Because Knights are in pursuit of relationships when it ties into a love reading. And Kings and Queens show up when we're already feeling we're stable in one. However, your person came in with the Queen of Swords as your feelings. So I feel like you're just searching for truth from this person, and then you'll maybe warm up to this person. What is Sagittarius' advice? The Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles comes up as advice when they want you to look at what your values are, what defines a stable relationship for you. What type of partner do you need to feel comfortable living with the next 10 plus years? Because the Ten of Pentacles is as serious as it gets. That's having a mortgage with someone, that's raising a family with someone, that is growing old with someone. You really gotta make certain that you're with the right person to put all that into it. And the Queen of Pentacles is the person in the Ten of Pentacles portrait. The only thing missing is the King of Pentacles. And put that little light right there. Let's see who that person is. Oh, it looks like an older guy. There's no genders in my readings, but that sunlight highlighted an older guy. So I don't know if there's an older man involved, whether you're the older man or you're dealing with an older man. What is the overall energy? The Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is the one that's in pursuit of communication in such a degree that they feel like they already have every info that they have. All right, and look at the sword is up. The Knight of Swords comes in when there is communication to offer somebody. And look what's underneath that, the King of Swords. Look at that. So it feels like whatever communication you need to satisfy you, this person's on pursuit of delivering that information. They're on their horse delivering that sword. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. That's the talk. That's the talk written over it. So this person is pretty much saying, hey, if you got a question, I'll answer it. All right, and vice versa. If I have a question, can you answer it too? That's you guys having a meeting of the minds, talking over something. Okay. Earlier I said the Ten of Wands as intentions. That's the intent to carry the burden, intent to carry the load of the relationship because someone feels like it's worth it, which tells me that this person feels it's worth it to them to tell you anything you need to hear to make peace with moving forward with them on a new beginning. All right. I hope I didn't confuse you guys. All right, let's break it down. Let's break it down. A lot of air energy in this reading, a lot of earth. Got fire, just no water. Got no water in this reading, which usually comes in when two people are very emotionally detached from the situation right now and thinking logically instead of using their emotions right now. Okay? All right, so without further ado, let's clarify. Let's start with their feelings for you. And I open up to the Emperor and the Empress. Some of you may already be married to each other and you guys are going through something this week and you guys are getting ready to talk it out as a family. But if you're not already together, it feels like this person would like to see that happen. The Emperor and the Empress show up as my married couple. Mom and dad of the zodiac, things like that. It's the highest honor you can get in a love relationship. Because the Emperor represents 4 kings in one person. The Empress is 4 queens in one person. The loving Queen of Cups, the passionate Queen of Wands, the intelligent Queen of Swords, the grounded, stable, resourceful Queen of Pentacles, and vice versa for the Emperor. It's having all the makings to have a very successful long-term relationship with somebody. So communication is you guys' biggest issue around this time frame, it feels like. Like you guys may be dealing with misunderstandings. So the more I get into the meat and potatoes of this reading, it does feel like for some of you going into the week ahead, you already know who this person is. But for others, if you're meeting someone for the first time, oh man, you're definitely using your discernment first before your heart gets involved. Yep. Why the Queen of Swords for how this person is feeling towards Sagittarius for the week of December, please, or whenever they find this video. The Three of Swords. Oh, they feel either heartbroken by you or they feel like they hurt you. Oh, and I got the Death card. It's like this person's waiting on their death sentence, but still holding on to hope. And you're over here playing judge and jury. You're over here playing judge and jury. Oh, okay. All right, and for those of you who did not hurt this person and they did not hurt you, and this is somebody new, the other message I could be getting off of that is that this person feels like they have to work overtime to have a new start with you because of what someone did prior to them meeting you. All right, which also signifies that maybe you need time to heal, to make peace with what happened before getting involved with this person, and it looks like they're willing to be patient as you heal before giving to this person. Could be the message I'm getting as well. But for a lot of you, it does feel like this person is feeling like you just took every ounce of emotion and compassion that you had for them and just pulled it away. And now I see the Judgment card, which talks about second chances, forgiveness. Can you let go of the past? Can you forgive me with your heart? This is my reconciliation card. However, I strongly feel like I've got a divide of Sagittarians here. My heart is telling me I have a group of Sagittarians who is dealing with someone new, and this person knows that they've got to be patient with you, to give you time to get to know them, to see if they can be trusted. And they're over here like, Sagittarius, I'm willing to answer every freaking question you have so that you know I'm not going to hurt you. Because the King of Swords in the upright is an honest person. The King of Swords in the upright tells the truth. And combine that with the Knight of Swords, this person is not shy with answering questions. Okay, but my other part of me feels that I am reading for a Sagittarius that has history with this person, and the history is not so good. Not so good. but someone is waiting on someone to be accountable for their actions. Someone's wanting to see clearly what's going on. And then I see the Ace of Wands. A lot of physical attraction. I'm about to dive into your feelings, Sagittarius, and then I see the Justice card again. And the Ace of Wands is your fiery energy. That's your staple. The Ace of Wands is yours, okay? Which is telling me that you're wanting to have fun. You're wanting to be passionate. You really want all that fun stuff, but you know that you've got to get through the tough stuff first, so that way the fun stuff comes in and it can be long-lasting fun stuff instead of short-lived, and then the bad stuff happens because we rushed. You know, it's like doing your research, the research you don't want to do. We all just want to go have fun, but you know, the research that takes work, you know, a little bit more daunting. It's like you're saying to yourself, why can't I be like everyone else and just see someone that's attractive and feel the chemistry and go on a date? Why can't it be that simple? And then your rational side is like, well, it can't be that simple because the last time I did that, I got screwed over. I got manipulated. I got taken advantage of. I ignored the red flags. Clarify Sagittarius' feelings for this person. The Knight of Cups. If this is someone new for you, Sagittarius, your heart is open, but you don't want them to know it. It's like the moment someone feels that they've gained your emotion, your emotional attachment, that's when people start acting funny, start acting different. Or that's what your experience has been in the past and you're trying not to repeat that. It's like, I don't want this person to know that they've got me like that, because then they'll get comfortable and start getting, you know, sloppy with me because they think that they don't have to earn my heart anymore. And look at that. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I had to move my hand. The light is shining right on your heart chakra right there. I wish I could zoom in a little bit more. Right there, your heart chakra. And your throat chakra. That tells me you're going to do what's right for you. Follow your heart and speak your mind, speak your truth, and I feel like you'll be fine, Sagittarius. I feel like you'll be just fine. Okay? King of Swords right on the bottom. So the King of Swords is repeatedly showing up, indicating that you're about to get a lot of answers from somebody again. I have two groups, I feel, in this reading today. Group one that just met this person and you're wanting to ask them some very important questions and they're open to answering. Group two, where someone you already went through some pain with and there's a very important discussion coming in where you guys need to talk about what the future holds for the relationship, whether there is a future or not. But someone's holding on, but barely. Clarify this person's intentions. Page of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the King of Cups. And then right there, the Ten of Wands. Okay. So, the King of Swords is back. It's also here with the King of Cups and the Ten of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles as intentions, that's the intent to extend an olive branch or to offer some sort of stable beginning that may seem small, but it's baby steps. Like if this is someone new for you, Sagittarius, this is this person's way of saying, all right, until you can feel like you can trust this, how about we just start off small? You know, we're not seeing other people and it's just us and we go from there. Baby steps, Page of Pentacles. Okay, and if this is someone that you've already been dealing with, this is like, you know, not taking each other back, but, you know, working towards building trust as friends for right now, for those of you who have been through hurt. But that Ten of Wands trying to get my attention again is telling me that you got someone that's willing to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Whatever you need them to do, they're just do it. They're at this point where it's like, Sagittarius, whatever you want, let's do it. I'll do it. Clarify the Sun. And then I see the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Sun for the challenge in Sagittarius' love life right now. The Nine of Pentacles, and then I see the Eight of Cups, and then I see the Seven of Swords. So the challenge right now is that, you know, there's times where you just don't feel like you can trust what people are telling you. Not even just this person, but people in general. You feel like you keep on getting blindsided. You know, you give to a situation, whether a friend, a family member, or a lover, and then you get blindsided. You see the bigger truth. And then you try to walk away, Eight of Cups, and focus on yourself, but then something pulls you back in. So this is why you're trying to gain more clarity, so that way you can, you know, spot the red flags and the warnings early on, so you don't have to even worry about, should I not? You already have a direct answer. So let's clarify the Fool. I'll get another card on the blockage, but I'm going to use a different tarot deck. Clarify the Fool for this person's behavior and actions with Sagittarius this week. Four of Cups and the Four of Swords and the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is my birthday card, by the way. Am I seeing repeated fours? This one did I have repeated fours earlier? No. All right, so the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. That shows me someone who's, you know, recovering from something or resting from something, trying to gain clarity about something, emotionally disengaged to figure out what they want, what would satisfy them. For some of you, if you're not really giving to this person right now and flat out ignoring them right now, they're feeling rejected, they're feeling bored about something, but they're still like waiting something out. I have the Three of Cups. There could be a desire to take you out, whether for an early birthday, belated birthday, get together, or just wanting to connect with you socially. Just saying hello, FaceTime, in person, whatever the case may be. Feels like this person wants to have access to you in whatever way they can, and they're willing to do whatever to get that. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles as Sagittarius' likely outcome this week. The World card and the Justice card. Look at that. That's beautiful. Something works out in your favor, Sagittarius. A chapter closes. The World closes. And the Fool is the door that opens. You're getting some sort of peace in some regard. Ten of Cups. However, you still have your sword down. Unless that's saying that you don't need any more info. Huh. Actually, it's slanted. It's slanted versus straight down like the first card. Either way, the Ten of Cups as the likely outcome is pretty good. I feel like you're going to do what's best for yourself, Sagittarius. Again, I don't know if this is someone new. If it's somebody new, I feel like this person really wants to put in the effort, put in the work. But if it's someone that you've already gone through some heartache with, I don't feel like this is going to be resolved in a 7-day weekly. Okay, I feel like this is a little bit bigger, might take a little bit longer for you to go from this to a happy ever after in 7 days. No. I feel like that's for my weekly, you know, new people. But I do feel like just make the decisions that's for your highest good and you're going to be fine. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles as Sagittarius' advice. The Empress and the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. Oh my Lanta, holy cannoli. For some of you, you're completing a karmic cycle, a karmic lesson, and your reward is a new beginning. Beautiful. I love that for you. The advice came out with the Empress and the Emperor, or Empress and the Moon. Strong feminine energy right here. Okay, your advice is to go inward and pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. Don't ignore that little voice. That little voice is your sidekick that feeds you all the cliff notes, has access to the Akashic records. Okay, don't ignore that little voice. Because it's that little voice that we talk to after we ignored them and we're like, oh, I should have listened to you. You know, with that Wheel of Fortune being there, I feel like if you did go through some tough times, all that is changing. Something is spinning in your favor. So let me get another card on the blockage, and then I'm going to pull from my hidden messages cards. For those of you in more complicated situations, no contact, limited communication, things like that. Oh my God. I open up to the Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands. Look at that. Now she's got her sword up in her. Well, you show me. Come on, camera. Quit being a dope. All right. Sagittarius, look at that. About to dive into that blockage again, and this time the sword is in the upright. But like I said before, when it's in the blockage position, I reverse it, which means what's blocking you in your love life is your sword is down. Okay? See, I told you, there's some tarot decks, they show the sword up, and others they show the, I can't. She sells by the seashore. Hello. Why is that a tongue twister? Now I don't remember what I said. Clarify the blockage again. Nine of Cups. So the biggest blockage in your love life right now, Sagittarius, is that you're needing to do more for you. Just do for you. Fill up your cup. Forget about other people's cups for right now. This is your time. This is your solar return. Fill up your cup. Don't worry about other people's cups. And the right person is going to be loving you anyway. King of Cups. Possible water sign. All right, so let's get the hidden messages. Now, for zodiac signs that came through the tarot, strong Leo, strong Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Aries is here. Pisces is here. Scorpio, Taurus is here. Libra is here. It really could be any zodiac sign. Alright, please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl, and if you would like to book a private reading with me, Sagittarius, the link to my website can be found in the description box below of every video that I publish here on YouTube, and only YouTube, BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. That's 2 D's, not one for Baddison. And every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live with the All Signs Their Feelings for You read. I will link the most recent one I did in the description box below this video because it's brand new. It's for the next 7 days. So if this didn't resonate, maybe that one will. Or maybe it will connect the dots because I don't remember how that reading turned out. But it'll be in the description box labeled All Signs Their Feelings for You from December 7th through December 14th. All right, I'll pull the no contact cards after these ones. Okay, so this is for my complicated group, my situationships, my no contact, you know what, you know the drill. I erased every trace of you except for in my mind. So for some of you, someone is trying to erase you, but it's hard to forget you. Sometimes the answer isn't yes or no, it's wait. Someone's hoping that you're not firm on either a no or a yes for whatever that is thrown towards whatever direction. They're saying wait. They're hoping that you wait before giving a final answer, whether a yes is a positive or a negative. I don't know. Losing you taught me love isn't about possession. Some of you may have been dealing with someone that was just very controlling in nature, just felt like they had ownership over you and left you feeling restricted, suffocated in your relationship, not able to hang out with your friends, do what you want to do, things like that. The truth isn't always black and white. Dreaming of you, nostalgia, fantasy, wishful thinking. For those of you in limited communication, someone is daydreaming about you. You chose them, third-party betrayal, replacement. Someone feels like you chose another person over them and they're hurt, or that's you feeling like someone did that with you. Remember, vice versa if you need to. This wasn't love. Fantasy crash, truth exposed, done hoping. Done explaining, no more justifying, silent exit, energy protection. Habits, I don't know if we will ever change. Absence, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Regret, I wish this never happened. And now my no contact group. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. My heart always comes back to you even when I don't want it to. It hurts to see online that you've moved on with your life. The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. All right, Saggy Wadgies, this is for you. Just do me a favor and enjoy your birthday season. Smile until your cheeks hurt. This is your season. Don't let anyone bring you down. All right. Please only take what resonates in this reading today. Leave what doesn't. Never give your power away to tarot cards. You are always in full control of your choices. I'll see you in a few days for your next weekly update. All right. Till then, namaste.